Chapter 447, Mighty Power. This chapter is updated by Novels.pl. According to Golden Dragon, as long as Jiang Yuochen unlocked the first level Sariera seal, he would be able to obtain power that was comparable to that of a warrior in the Fish Dragon realm. But Jiang Yuochen did not know that the power would be comparable to that of Witch Change in the Fish Dragon realm. In the distance, Di Yi's eyes slightly narrowed as he said, "Is that aura the Sariera?" It was not just Di Yi, but the other masters in the Langwen Golden Bell also felt the aura of the Sariera. Although the seals of the Sariera had not yet been opened, everyone had already heard the sound of the Sanskrit between heaven and earth. A majestic power rushed from the ground and sky, and gathered on Jiang Yuochen's palm. He opened the box and saw a golden fireball. Golden Buddhist scriptures flew from the inside one after another and floated in the void space. Dragon Sariera. Blood Spirit Queen opened her eyes wide, which shined with a greedy look. Standing close to Jiang Yuochen, she immediately rushed out to seize the Sariera. When Jiang Yuochen's body moved, the space around fluctuated slightly and his body disappeared. After a moment, he reappeared 50 meters behind Blood Spirit Queen. He had just used space moving, but at that moment, everyone was attracted by the Sariera. No one noticed that Jiang Yuochen had mobilized the power of space. Jiang Yuochen removed the first level seal of the Sariera and suddenly, a huge power was released from it to support Jiang Yuochen. Jiang Yuochen's body became golden, with a sacred Buddha's light suspended above him. Whoosh! The violet thunder sword flew back and fell into the hands of Jiang Yuochen. "Jiang Yuochen, if you hand over the Sariera, I'll spare your life." Blood Spirit Queen's eyes were crazy as she longed for the Sariera. At the same time, two Glazed Knight commanders also rushed over and held the Dragon Bone Spear behind him. It seemed that they also had the desire to obtain the Sariera. Jiang Yuochen said, "You all want the Sariera, but whom should I give it to?" "Of course, it should be given to us, the Black Market Excellence Hall. Only our young master has the right to benefit from the Sariera," said a Glazed Knight commander among them. Jiang Yuochen said, "What will happen if I don't give it to you?" The Glazed Knight commander raised the Dragon Bone Spear and said with a sneer, "You're just a warrior of the Heaven Realm. You are a non-entity. I think that you don't have the right to say no before me." At the same time, the Glazed Knight commander jumped from the back of the savage beast and suddenly thrust out a lance. His cultivation was in the fifth change of the Fish Dragon realm, which opened up 2 holy meridians, allowing the genuine Qi to be transformed into holy Qi. Therefore, even if he just made a casual move, he could burst out tremendous power. The fourth change in the Fish Dragon realm was called the Yainu Holy Meridian, while the fifth change in the Fish Dragon realm was called the Yana Holy Meridian. The 2 holy meridians connected the 2 legs, which made the power break out from the entire body. It seemed that just a lance was thrust out. But in the eyes of the others, it was like a bone dragon had flown out, showing its sharp teeth and biting Jiang Yuochen's head. If he did not break the first level seal of the Sariera and simply relied on his own cultivation, Jiang Yuochen could not defend against the lance. Everyone from the Silver Sky mercenary group was worried about Jiang Yuochen. No one thought that he could bear the full strike from the Glazed Knight commander. "Jiang Yuochen, retreat!" cried Tiling. As his eyes narrowed, Jiang Yuochen stepped forward and quickly grabbed the Dragon Bone Spear. "You dare to go to grab the Dragon Bone Spear? Do you think I'm just an ordinary Glazed Knight?" The Glazed Knight commander sneered and twisted his arms, producing white holy Qi in his palm that formed a huge vortex. However, he soon discovered that Jiang Yuochen had disappeared and was not engulfed by the vortex formed by the lance. How could a warrior in the Heaven Realm be so fast? The face of that Glazed Knight commander changed, and he immediately took his Dragon Bone Spear back and quickly retreated to defend himself. It's too late. Jiang Yuochen was standing behind that Glazed Knight commander. He then held out his palms and struck the knight's head. Boom! The head of that Glazed Knight commander cracked like a watermelon, turning into a strangely distorted shape. His blood constantly flowed out of the breach in the bones. The glazed bone armor was not invincible. As long as the power was strong enough, it would still be no broken. A young and powerful master in the Fish Dragon realm was killed by Jiang Yuochen's palms. Jiang Yuochen was standing astutely on the back of a savage beast and he took the Dragon Bone Spear from the hands of that Glazed Knight commander. He poured genuine Qi into it, and inscriptions immediately appeared. Using the dragon bones of the half-saint class, the lance is engraved with 88 basic inscriptions and 12 medium-level inscriptions, which are comparable to an 11th level genuine martial arm. As a weapon used by a glazed knight commander, it is really powerful. Zhang Yuochen observed the 7-meter dragon bone spear while gently nodding and speaking. Whether it was the soldiers of the Silver Sky mercenary group or the masters of the black market, they were all shocked as they stared at Zhang Yuochen, who was standing on the back of a savage beast. He had just used one move to kill a superior in the 5th change of the Fish Dragon realm. How could he be so powerful? Red Wish Emissary blinked her beautiful eyes, which looked like water. Even she felt that there was no doubt Zhang Yuochen would die today. She did not expect that Zhang Yuochen could abruptly burst out such an incredible force and kill a glazed knight commander. Even though he was in the black market, the glazed knight commander had a very high status and enjoyed a position that was only weaker than 7 kills emissary. How could a warrior in the heaven realm kill a glazed knight commander? Ni Honglu also had some doubts and could not understand why Zhang Yuochen suddenly became so strong. If Zhang Yuochen already had such a powerful force, why did he ask the Silver Sky mercenary group to help him get rid of Blood Spirit Queen? Di's eyes got sharp as he seemingly knew something and said, "It's the Sarira. Superiors have left their own strength in the Sarira. Zhang Yuochen only needs to unlock the seal, then he could get that power. We do not need to be panic about a power that can't last long. Soon, Zhang Yuochen will return back to his normal cultivation." Zhang Yuochen took a look at Li Yi and said, "You are indeed the young master of the Black Market Excellence Hall. You really have a unique insight. Can you guess how long that power will last for me?" Li Yi curved his mouth and said, "No more than 1 hour." Although a smile was still hung on Zhang Yuochen's face, he had to admire Li Yi for being able to see the truth. Zhang Yuochen said, "1 hour is enough." Li Yi, you must know that this is the 31st city. Superiors in the city will find the abnormalities of the Silver Sky mercenary group at any time. Once a half-saint makes an attack, I believe that your people can't leave safely. Blue Emissary stood in the clock, side by side with Blood Spirit Queen. He shouted coldly and said, "Zhang Yuochen, you are too pretentious. Even if you borrow the power of the Sarira, you can't be too strong. I'll fight with you. Count me in." Blood Spirit Queen showed a cruel smile and stepped out at a faster speed than Blue Emissary. She stretched out her sharp claws and hit Zhang Yuochen's heart.